Hi everyone, and welcome to this video that will show you how to create your documents or forms or assessments in Hexfit. First, you have to keep in mind that this whole document concept will help you standardizing all your note-taking, evaluation, physical tests, assessments, and all sort of tracking that you want to do with your client. Those documents can be completed in the client's file, or you can send them to your clients for them to actually complete the documents. So let's start right away by creating your first document. What you have to do is to click on your name at the top right of the screen, then go in the admin section. From there, you can go inside the documents section where you will see all the default documents that are already provided by Hexfit and the custom documents that you have made. To create a new one, just click on this button right here. The first step of the document creation is the configuration. So first you can name the actual document that you're building. You can then select in what category you want it to appear and select the intervention code that will be associated to this document once it's completed. Then a little bit lower, there's a few questions that you can answer for Hexfit to set the visibility level of your document. So if you want your client to be able to see it, to complete it, for your colleagues to be able to do so, well, you can configure all of that in the configuration section. If you're not sure about the necessary visibility in your case, just feel free to reach out to an expert by the live chat. That way we will help you figure out what's the right one for you. Now that your document is set up correctly, you can go and actually create your document by clicking on the next button. If you click anywhere inside your document, you will see an add button appearing at the top right. If you click on that, you will be able to add pretty much any type of element inside your document. Those elements are mandatory if you want to input stuff in your document when you're completing it. First, you can add fields such as text box, checkbox, drop-down menus, sliders, or even numbers box. That being said, if you want to enter data inside your document and then be able to analyze it and track it with graphs and alerts, you would have to add a data type element inside your document. You can search amongst all the default data that there is already in Hexfit, and if you have created any custom type data, you'll also be able to use them within your document. Finally, you could also add a module to your document. A module is basically a physical test or an evaluation or an assessment that is already created by default in Hexfit. Often, those physical tests will have a certain protocol that you have to follow. That's why we have built those modules for you. You can just use them in your documents. There's also a few display options when creating your documents. Instead of going one question after the other, you might prefer building a table for your document to be easier to understand. Now that your document is created, you can go inside a client's file to actually complete the document. From there, you can either just complete the document in the client's file, or you can send it out to be completed by the client. If you want the document to be sent automatically to your client at certain dates, well, just watch the video on this topic. The link is in the description of this video. Once a document is completed either by you or your client, you will be able to find this completed version in the list of the past interventions that you've completed and in the cloud storage section where you can see all the documents that were completed in the past. Also, if there were any data updated in the document, you can just go and click on this data on the left-hand side of the overview section of your client to actually see the history of this data. Finally, we know that the document creation is really flexible and can bring out questions. If you need any help building your documents or if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to us using the live chat that is available through the help button at the top right.